Howdy ho, neighbors. And we're gonna play Sing.
You got really quiet there, sir.
I'm not quiet. I'm just speaking. 11:50 time. How dare you be a poo? Don't be a poo. No one likes poos, 'cause they smell like poo. Poo.
Poo poo, could you?
Oh no, I gotta install it.
It was on the other hard drive.
Install it at 47 megas.
Damn, the fastest you've ever seen. Should be quick then, right? So we've been collecting those candy canes and we can't even fucking use them yet.
'Cause it's not Christmas?
Yeah, the 22nd. The event doesn't start till the 22nd. The 22nd to the 5th or some shit. Yeah. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Have a gander. That one's kind of cool. Nah, it's too much like the basic. Ba-dum, 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 boom, boom.
There's one man that could easily stomp Batman if he were to ever go too far. If he were to take a life. That man is Batman himself. Today we're going to be covering Volume 1 of Chip Zdarsky's run with Batman, which is issues 125 to 130. Failsafe. This is Comic Storian, where I take some of your favorite trade paperbacks and single issues, and I break them down into full stories. I put together all of the issues for the overarching storyline or the volume itself. And today we're going to be covering the Batman storyline by Chip Zdarsky, like I said. So let's get into his run, because this is the beginning of it. Since his return to Gotham, Batman has been on edge. He can hardly sleep without waking up from some nightmare. The problem is he doesn't dream unless he wants to. It's how he can use his subconscious to piece together a mystery of what's to come. Night falls, Batman responds to a hostage situation involving a gunman holding one of Gotham's elite hostage, telling the police to back away or he'll kill them. He swears to God he will. But that's when the lights go out, and from the shadows, Batman steps out. Not God. Not even close. Before the gunman can even turn and pull the trigger, a grappling hook is around the man's wrist, and he's thrown out of the window. However, it's already too quiet. Did he already? The gunman dangles from the outside of the apartment building, trying to get back in, but Batman crashes through the window, pulling him back in, and the man screams, "I'm sorry!" Batman throws him to the ground, telling him, "Shut up! You're just a flunky, pulling the trigger for money. Who sent you?" This is when the message went out. Penguin's message. He told the people of Gotham that he is like them, hard-working, earning what he has like any other honest American, but the elites, they never worked a hard day in their lives. This is why he's killing anyone in Gotham who has inherited over $5 million, unless they give that money to the people of the city. It is time for the elites, the ones who sit above them, who destroy the world, to pay for what they've done. Batman watches the video over and over again. This is ludicrous. Penguin was born into wealth. He's just twisting.
Dang, I can buy a skin, bro.
So Tim Drake walks in, telling him that he heard about Colin.
I got the money.
He knows that Colin was a friend. Bruce shrugs it off. I suppose so. When I first came back to Gotham, Colin was a wild bachelor. I'd often use him to cement Bruce Wayne's playboy status. And once he married Clara, it was over. Tim then tells him that's just it. We've all been a little concerned. Ever since you lost your fortune in the Joker War, it feels like you're never Bruce Wayne anymore. Night and day, you're out there as Batman. It's too much, even for you. It's amazing how quickly my social invitations have dried up once my bank account lost a few zeros. It's freed up time to do the job. But even still, I'm qualified enough to be invited to the Flugenheim Gala, which is surely going to be Penguin's next target. Tim looks at the invitation and states that Penguin is murdering the rich. He thinks that they're still gonna have the gala. Won't they cancel it? Batman takes off his mask. No, it's the hardest part of this job. This city wants to die. Once the sun goes down, the hundreds of people gather around the entrance to the gala, just as Batman expected. Batman gets in and tells Tim that with this many people, there's a 98% chance that the Penguin will use gas to kill everyone. Head to the boiler. Investigate it while I keep an eye out on the main hall. After getting his belt, Batman goes back to the party, and just as expected, Penguin welcomes everyone to the gala, even though he's pretty sure none of them deserve to be there. I would also like to welcome you all to your death! Batman asks if everything is all clear, and Tim tells him, yep, injected the boiler with a neutralizing agent, just like you said. Batman quickly puts on his mask, telling Penguin, "You're too late." Tim fights his way topside with Batman closing in on Penguin, and Penguin yelling that it wasn't supposed to be like this, and Batman tells him, "This is bold, even for you. Usually you're careful, with the sheen of legitimacy." But as Batman grabs the Penguin, he begins to melt in his hands, and it's Clayface who is there, telling him, "You've doomed everyone." Suddenly the entire building begins to rumble, and Batman asks, "What game is he playing?" And Clayface tells him that Penguin didn't want to leave anything to chance. He wants everyone dead. If the gas didn't do it, the building will. Batman tells Tim to start getting everyone out, and then he turns back to Clayface, holding out a small device. "I was hoping that I'd run into you again. I've also injected you with a formula that I've been working on. It'll turn your clay into an explosive." Clayface looks at him. "You wouldn't." Batman tells him, "Try me! Save these people and tell me where Penguin is, or you'll see how serious I am." Across the room, Tim is getting ready to blow open the doors for everyone to escape. That's when one of the gunmen that he had taken down begins to get up. He points his gun, and suddenly there's the crack of a bullet being fired as Tim is shot through the neck. Batman screams, telling Clayface that he better cover everyone from the falling debris, or you're done! And with that, the whole building explodes as Batman rushes over to grab Tim to bring him to the hospital. The whole time, Batman thinks to himself that he had to do this once before in a different time with a different soldier, with Jason Todd. He couldn't just bring Tim or Jason in. He had to remove the costume and left the authorities to pick them up because of the mission. The mission, the damned mission. A few moments later, inside of the hospital, Batman looms out of the shadows. You've made a lot of bad decisions over the years, but this is the worst. Penguin looks up from his bed coughing. Took you long enough. How's the brat? It'll take more than your goons to murder one of my men. Why'd you do it? You always skirted the line, but why this? If you can't tell, I'm dying. Mercury poisoning. I can't catch a break, unlike you and the other billionaires. My whole life I was surrounded by guys like you, rich, smug. It all came easy to you, but not to me. I earned everything that I built in my empire, the Iceberg Lounge, everything, and they still look down on me. And now, they get to live while I... Penguin begins to cough. It's not fair. Life isn't fair, Penguin. He then tells him, you're no man of the people. Unless those people are prisoners, your final delusional days will be behind bars. Penguin laughs. I left you for last. Those sirens you hear, your allies, my enemies, the Gotham police, you're on the list. Unlike the rest, I could never kill you, but I can end you. Penguin presses the nurse's button as he takes a pill, and within seconds, the cyanide takes effect, choking the Penguin. Batman tries to stop him, but as he tries to stop the Penguin from swallowing, the nurse comes running into the room. She doesn't see Batman trying to help the Penguin. She sees Batman murdering the Penguin. Later, Barbara calls, waking Batman from his nap, asking how is he holding up. You know, with the whole... Batman stops her. What, the Batman is a murderer talk? I'm fine. Penguin grossly overestimated the damage that he could cause. If anything, it's helped me. Criminals are more scared now. Crime is down. Barbara tells him maybe, but he hasn't visited Tim in the hospital yet. He ignores her. Something is wrong. There's an itch in my brain. A mystery just trying to reach out. I'm lost. Meanwhile, over in the Batcave, there's a quiet beep that begins to get louder and louder. The computer voice says, complete activate. And suddenly a large tube bursts out of the ground. It begins to open and a robot steps out. And the computer says, online, failsafe online. Each day and each night the soldiers come out. These are the bravest young men and women that Batman has ever known, protecting their city and other cities. But tonight, one soldier in particular is still patrolling when he shouldn't be. Tim looks out over the city with Batman asking what he's doing. And Tim says the same as him, his job. Batman tells him no. You're not ready. You should have assessed the situation at the gala. You should have seen the gunman before turning his back. Tim asks him, are you serious? I was saving lives. Does me getting shot remind you of Jason? Or Alfred? You're not in charge of me. I don't even wear a bat. Tim jumps off the building and Batman tells himself that he has been uneasy as of late. It's not just because of the nightmares. He couldn't marry Selina because he couldn't afford that level of distraction. But Tim and Barbara, they deserve love and happiness. None of them truly understand that this life won't allow it. Even with Cobblepot's death, there will be more enemies, unending. But before Batman could finish this thought, a red light shines behind him and the robot failsafe jumps in swinging, narrowly missing him. Batman tries to fight back, but the robot is too quick, catching his feet, throwing him back into the wall. Without hesitation, Batman gets to his feet, and he charges in, but failsafe easily stops the attack, returning with one of his own. Batman knows that he can't win, and if he stays any longer, he'll more than likely die. He calls out to activate the Batmobile, but as the car speeds by, he fires his grappling hook, attaching himself, throwing some explosive batarangs to give himself some time. But as he's whipped out of the cave and tumbles onto the street, Barbara radios in asking what is going on. His vitals are all over the place. I'll live, but we've got a new enemy. Robotic. She tells him she'll scan what she can, but while Batman tries to buy her some time, failsafe continues to completely overpower Batman, blow after blow. This is bad. I have to get away. He fires the grappling hook once more, and failsafe grabs a hold of the cowl, and for a brief moment, sheer terror can be seen in Batman's face. A split second later, failsafe whips Batman back to the ground, punching him. But before blacking out, Batman manages to ask, Who are you? Justice, failsafe. But before failsafe could deliver the final blow, the rest of the Bat family race in to help. The first ones on the scene are Luke, Cassandra, and Stephanie. However, they are all dispatched within seconds of arrival. But as they fight long enough to keep a distraction, Tim hurries over, helping Batman into the Batmobile. We gotta get you out of here. Batman tries to think and speak. I know that name. Failsafe. But Tim tells him that he's got other things to worry about right now. At that moment, Nightwing comes in on the radio. Sorry for being late. And then he ramps his bike over the oncoming Batmobile, launching his bike into Failsafe. Failsafe stalks through the fire and the smoke. Little soldiers, everything is tainted. Nightwing calls out to Barbara, asking if she has anything on this thing. But as the signals are beginning to jam, Failsafe launches himself into the air, coming back down with enough force to knock everyone and everything around them back. Failsafe picks up Luke, pulling off his mask, telling him, "You cannot stop this. You should not even attempt to." Elsewhere, Tim hurries into the old Batcave, telling him, "This is crazy. We have to get you help." Batman tells him, "No, I need you here. I know what I have to do." He hobbles off into the dark with Tim asking, "What is it?" And Batman looks at him and says one word, "Alone." He begins to take off the suit and he tells himself that they wouldn't understand the lengths that he's gone to. He's softened. He's surrounded himself with children. But in his early days, God help him, in those early days, he went too far. Failsafe is familiar. But familiar doesn't mean the same thing when you have a mind that remembers everything. Batman, not just Bruce Wayne, kneels before a chest. "I did this to myself." But then Bruce's voice changes. "There's only one man who could have done this to me." Tim looks back asking, "What are you saying?" And the twisted voice tells him, "It's okay, boy. It's me. I'm the Batman." As Batman reemerges, he is now wearing a purple, red, and yellow bat suit. You see, long ago there was a situation that resulted in Batman being removed from the Justice League. He had created files on everyone within the league and how to stop them should things ever get bad. Those files ended up in the hands of Ra's al Ghul. Thankfully, that was taken care of, but angrily and rightfully so, Superman had one question for Batman. What's the contingency plan for Batman? How does the League take down the man who's planned for the League? In a world where Batman knows every move, who stops the Batman? But right now in the present, Tim's question is, who are you? Tim steps back tripping and the Batman catches him. "Careful, Robin. We don't want anything to happen to you. We still have work to do, chum." Tim is confused. What is going on? What's the costume? Why does your voice sound so different? "I am Batman, pure and simple, the Batman of Zur-En-Arr. Your Batman called upon me to save everyone." As Zur-En-Arr Batman opens up a hidden room within the cave, Tim looks down asking, "Bruce?" But Zur-Batman tells him, "I'm better than Bruce. He created me within his mind, a backup version of Batman stripped free of Bruce Wayne. I am his protection against psychological attacks." Bruce thought rightfully that he created a failsafe because he could never create the thing to stop Batman if he ever went too far. As Zur-Batman gives Tim a crooked smile, Tim says, "You know how to stop this, right?" "Unfortunately, I've erased my memory knowing our Batman would call on me." Tim sighs, Zur-En-Arr. "Oh God, I read about you in the Black Case files. Of course Bruce created a contingency backup. Who created a contingency backup?" Zur-En-Arr Batman pauses for a moment and looks up. He is here. Failsafe breaks through the cave walls and begins to scan. Looking down in the hole, Zur-En-Arr. Zur-En-Arr Batman fires a micro rocket that grabs a hold of Failsafe for a moment, then tosses a device to Tim, telling him, "Do not hesitate, boy. Everything is on the line. The mission only ends when we're dead." And as Zur-Batman and Tim turn on their energy swords, Failsafe says, "A Batman who has lost his way is death. You must be stopped. Batman has taken a life." Failsafe kicks Tim away and Tim yells, "Batman didn't kill the penguin! He's being framed!" Failsafe knocks Zur-Batman back and Tim throws two small explosives into the air, detonating them, causing some of the cave to fall in. Zur-En-Arr Batman then gets back up, telling him that they have to stop him for good. But Tim hurries over to him, helping him up, telling him, "You might be the Batman of Zur-En-Arr, but you're still in Bruce's body. and it's already taken a massive beating. We have to get away. Tim drags Zur Batman out of the cave and into the manor, where Zur Batman pulls away, setting charges on the wall. We need to get ready to destroy Failsafe. But as Zur Batman readies himself, Tim shouts,
I think they're doing their fucking maintenance. For 2 hours. Yeah. You're muted.
Alright, back to Midnight Suns.
Well,
I got Wolverine now. That's all that matters. I got
there you
Logan.
go.
I got Logan.
You got fucking Wolverine. You got Iron Man. Who's gonna be your third hard carry?
Definitely carried hard.
Who does?
I was about to lose. Everyone was dead, and Iron Man just came out with and killed fucking Sabretooth.
He killed Sabretooth too?
Yeah.
He killed fucking Wanda?
Did he?
Damn. Yeah, Iron
Dude.
Man's the one that like
Dude,
to lose.
he's clutching this shit, bro.
Iron Man clutched it up for you on Wanda. Well, who's gonna be your third?
Spider-Man. But you have to pick Hunter, because he's like the main guy.
Oh, true. That's right. Okay. You have to be Hunter.
Has to be. Nom 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 nom. Cinema. Tastes so good. Some rolls, they look so bad for you, but frosty. You know what I'm saying? Know what I mean? Getting down with the frosting? back to the back. Tried though. The game is cool though. Made by some fucking Korean studio like always, all the games we play. And I'm glad you showed me that button.
What?
Glad you showed me that button. That shows you all the games you have.
Yeah, dude, you're sitting there scrolling through your fucking Steam list. I'm like, oh, bro, that shit's so annoying.
He's like, let me help you, bro.
Just bam, just the list of installed games. And then when you're like thinking about what game to play, that's when you unclick it and look at all of them. You know? When you're like, shit, I don't know what to play. Make sure you just unclick it, look at everything. But when you know what you want to play,
Just eat a cinnamon roll.
just eat a cinnamon roll.
Things are bomb. Put them in the microwave.
Mm,
Some cinnamon.
I mean, they're good. I'm not gonna like say they're bad. They're just not for me. Like too much cinnamon. But they're bomb. I understand.
Too much cinnamon and cinnamon roll. Walk up like a flame, bro. Not break. 900 subs. I'm gonna put short on.
Midnight Suns.
Midnight Suns.
So why is it called Midnight Suns?
Because they're trying to stop the Midnight Sun from happening.
What's that?
It's when all the demons take over the earth.
A Midnight Sun. Is that for real?
Yeah.
Because they're trying to stop the Midnight Sun from happening. It's when all the demons take over the earth.
You can't listen to yourself.
Some
This shit's tight, dude. Deathmate. Deathmate. Sick. If that won't do it, I don't. We got Wolverine now, so the game's over.
What happened?
We got Wolverine now, so the game's over, no?
It's over. You're in beat the game. Just ends. You know, you get over. That's the whole point.
Grade A.
You got
I
new
can see
armor.
you
You
are
got
still upset,
Wolverine.
Ileana.
Now what?
Of course I'm still upset. Caretaker continuously stonewalls us and expects all of us to just go along and make nice. But it never works out that way. You would think she would have learned by now, but I guess not. She should trust us more.
If you were to be completely honest with yourself, you would have to admit that you do not trust her either.
How could I? She keeps too many secrets. She always has and always will.
Distrust only breeds more distrust.
Neither Caretaker nor Tony told us she gave the page to Blaze for safekeeping. They should know he's one of the least safe people on the planet, no matter what Robbie says. Now all that stands between this realm and Cathan is that overrated stuntman. Entrusting it to him was a mistake.
Consider Caretaker and Stark know something we do not about Blaze.
Oh, yeah? Like what?
The Parchment of Power is known to have corrupting effects on its keeper. It twists his or her soul. And, well...
Okay, I get it. Blaze is already a bit twisted, so the parchment cannot twist him that much further.
Exactly. It probably will not affect him as much as it would one of us.
Blaze has the parchment, and I cannot change that. Let's just hope he can hold on to it. Is Steve Rogers everyone's ideal dad?
You know, it's
Yeah,
kinda
Wolverine
weird
looks
to walk
crazy.
around in here and not give me so much as a hello.
Sit on. Holy shit.
I assumed you were asleep.
I don't sleep much.
The voice from the
Doesn't
fucking
stop me
animated
from
series is so
enjoying the
sick.
company of a comfortable bed when I spot one.
After that fight at the Quentin Carnival, I suppose we all could use a lengthy rest.
I can't get too comfortable. Not so long
I
as
actually likes
Sabretooth's
the voice
still out
acting.
there.
He is your quarry, I take it?
I guess you could say that. We have a history.
Hey, bub.
None of it nice. Though he's definitely changed. His nasty side got nastier.
From what I have seen, he should not be much trouble for you.
I've been tracking and fighting him for decades. If he was easy to handle, trust me, I would have put him away for
our Abbey to be a bit unnerving.
Oh, this place is nothing. You'd be surprised at some of the places I've rested my boots.
You talk like that, now you have to tell me some stories.
Oh, okay. Let's see. I've been all over the planet. And a few other planets besides.
Other planets?
Yeah. We're not alone in the universe, you know. There's the Kree, there's Skrulls, there's the Brood. Most aliens you're better off avoiding, but there's a few good ones out there. I'll tell you though, after a while, all you really care about is a nice soft bed. I see the way you're looking at me. Who's this mysterious guy hanging out in my place all of a sudden?
Perhaps.
Tell you what, I've got a little break between people trying to kill me, so let's have a little chat.
What do you know about this Johnny Blaze?
He's a flaming jackass. Used to be known as the Spirit of Vengeance, until even his attitude got too bad for that job. Seems like he's really committed to the carny life now. Must be the funnel cakes and fried candy bars.
Do you think a man like that is up to the challenge before him? Guarding the Parchment of Power is not a task taken lightly.
Yeah, we faced some vile customers together. He may not have the flaming skull thing anymore, but he's got guts where it counts.
How long have you known Sabretooth? Seems like you two have a history.
His real name's Victor Creed, and you're right. We've got bad blood going back a long time. Believe it or not, we used to be teammates and pals. Kinda.
They say familiarity breeds contempt.
Yeah, well, they get things dead on sometimes. Didn't take me long to notice he wasn't exactly playing with a full deck. Creed and I have long since chosen to follow different paths. Yet somehow we keep ending up at the same friggin' destination.
You seem like a nomad, but surely you have a place you call home.
I guess you could say Xavier's place has been the closest thing to a real home I've ever had.
Who?
Oh, Professor Charles Xavier. He's got a swanky place outside of New York City. A private school. Lots of space and plenty of interesting folk. It's a lot like your Abbey here. Except Charles has a baseball field.
Baseball?
Yeah, if you got interest, I'd be happy to explain all the rules sometime.
You seem to know everyone. I assume you know the Midnight Suns as well.
I know some of these kids. Didn't know they got themselves a band name.
Who do you know?
Magic, for instance. She's the kid sister of a buddy of mine, Pyotr Rasputin. I call him Colossus.
Interesting. You and she have similar attitudes.
Maybe because we have similar backgrounds. I grew up in Canada, surrounded by wolves. And she grew up in Limbo, surrounded by demons.
Which place is worse, Canada or Limbo?
Oh, Limbo. They don't have hockey.
I have taken up enough of your time. I should go.
It's been a pleasure. If you have more questions, you know where to find me.
Hunter, you there? I'm in the library. It's super important you meet me here ASAP.
Wolverine's how old? Sure, let's throw another ancient dude in the pot.
I saw a listing for a 4-story walk-up, Upper West Side. Maybe your new sanctum?
Why do you have so much money?
Is a reconstituted revenant about to hit me up for cash, or...
I mean, what is the point of having so much?
Oh, you aren't kidding. Concept of billionaire didn't exist back then, huh? What's the best way to put this? Money isn't everything, but it's a lot of things. It gets you access and greases the wheels. If you want to make big changes, money is a necessary evil.
That much wealth seems like a weakness. Why not give it up?
Well, I did, boss. More than once, some jabroni seized control of my professional or personal assets.
What is a jabroni?
That doesn't matter. Each time I found a way to seize my assets back, and not because I missed the bidets you find on private jets. Developing new Iron Man suits, creating the Spark, building and maintaining Avengers Tower, you name it. All that requires deep pockets, so I keep them as deep as I can. I make no apologies for that. You know I have hundreds of these, right? Hey, careful. Some of us... They're accusing me of keeping secrets, as if that's the biggest problem we have right now. I don't know, maybe the demonic green sky over New York was too subtle for them to notice?
I think they noticed.
Well, it wasn't intentional. We were supposed to win in New York. We weren't supposed to lose the Sanctum, or Avengers Tower. Or Banner. I mean, call me crazy, but would sitting everyone down and telling them all about Blaze and the Parchment really have made a difference?
I understand why you did it.
That's...
Is that how...
Well, no. Think...
You...
Give me...
If you...
Please...
Are...
Shit.
What are you reading, Nico?
A limited edition.
Care... Good girl, Charlie.
Blaze has the parchment. We must find him again.
I needed that.
Definitely gotta go to sleep so we can go.
Not allowed to sleep.
See, my guy's going to sleep. Oh, X-Force type.
Wow, look at all the Wolverine.
Feels like it's approaching last stand territory.
How is the search for Blaze going?
Nowhere. The dude has totally gone off-grid. I've scoured every rat hole on the planet.
Where the fuck is Blaze?
Monster truck shows, stunt cycling extravaganzas, motocross events, but Blaze is totally MIA. I'm telling you, Hunter, if I have to spend one more hour scanning digital maps for that hot Cheeto, even my super sight is gonna go all squiggly.
Perhaps there is a silver lining in his inability to be found.
There is? Because I'd sure love to hear it.
But think about it. If the great Captain Marvel cannot locate him, then Lilith does not stand a chance in hell of finding him either.
Good point. But I'd still like to find him. If not for securing the parchment and preventing your mother's gothy Armageddon, then just for the principle of it. I don't like to lose. Well, I'd love to continue with the chit-chatting, but I've got to get back to the most boring manhunt in history.
Do let me know when you find him.
Don't worry. I'll be so freaking relieved and excited. Come on, Blaze. Come out wherever you are. You can't hide forever under whatever backwater rock you've crawled under. Not from me. Come on, Blaze. Show yourself.
Don't worry. That much big ass. No pain, no gain.
You really got me back there.
It's one of the perks of being... Let's see if you're as good as they say.
Don't tell anyone else I'm taking some time off, all right?
Morning, Blaze. Want to do some...
From what I understand about Blaze, he is not one for brotherhood.
Oh, hey! Didn't know I had an audience for my little self-pep talk. Just trying to hype myself up. If we're gonna be working with Blaze, and he starts hanging out at the Abbey, and we're driving across the desert together killing I need to be cool. I'm... How... You... Look at... And I... It's... I mean... The Hellright's missing something. Like a Dread Maiden hood ornament.
Can't stop thinking of all the terrified civilians.
Hey, can I ask a favor? Thanks, Hunter.
I could not have predicted this outcome, but it is intriguing.
Ooh, new coil. Let's get to work. Sometimes, I even impress myself.
Kinda cool. It's like a comic book thing. You can build up your own character. That's fucking sick.
Initiating struggle.
Oh. Six. Spider-Man is kind of weird.
Good. I needed something.
Need that shit.
The latest advancements from the mind of genius Tony Stark, and they're all for you. Another magical mystery box. And to think, I used to design sentient future tech.
Gurkowski.
There's so much crazy shit. Like it's so cool.
undeniable essence of power.
There's so much crazy shit.
But you know, it's like,
Ready when you are, Hunter.
like, so when you play games, like, it doesn't mean anything to you, all these little stats and shit. But like in this shit, it means shit to me because I'm like a superhero, and I get more superheroes. It's like a card game, so it's like dumbed down. Like it.
He's like, the game, it means something finally.
Yeah, I get it. Now I can make stuff.
I'm happy to help, Hunter.
Nice to get. Time's wasting, Hunter. We need any advantage we can get.
Spider-Man's got a new ability. Looks so cool. That shit's so powerful.
Let's do this. We've got plenty of...
One of the Hydra operatives in this area has been transmitting unusual signals back to their base of operations. If we can capture that agent, we might gain some insight into Hydra's plans.
That should be no trouble.
Not looking good for you.
Did a good job on Wolverine.
Very effective.
Not bad. Not great, but not bad.
Crude, but effective.
So it seems.
That was really something.
No retreat.
Suffer an eye for an eye.
Somebody feel a breeze? Looks like they called for help. Surfer with order. Come get it. Want it done right, gotta do it yourself. About time.
Good work.
You a new one. I'll handle it.
I always hold a grudge.
Now it's my turn.
Now's your chance. Take them into custody before they can regain their bearings.
Maybe I'll get this racket. You attached to that face? Here comes a few more.
I've got your back.
Even together, you're hardly a match for me.
The agent is making a break for it. Stop them!
They have no chance.
A most formidable duo.
Now's your chance. Take them into custody before they can regain their bearings. Excellent work. But I doubt Hydra will let you walk off with their agents so easily. Stay alert. We need to take care of the rest of these thugs. Don't hold back.
For Hydra!
Don't you know who I am? Now is my Prepare yourselves. It was your time.
Just hang in there.
Hydra's a murder.
It would seem they have no plan B. It's remarkable how well Hydra manages to attract new recruits despite decades of ineptitude.
I will fight twice as hard.
Shoot up here! Should do the trick. Dibs on the ugly one. Right up.
I hope this is the stronger arms. We did come all the way here for a fight. You should really stay down. Even the Mother of Demons seems to rely upon hired hands occasionally. Follow my movement. Lilith doesn't care about you. I hope you realize that in time.
You are nothing compared to the things I have seen and killed.
Had your chance. Done waiting.
That will do. As they say, gets the job done.
You ain't good for me. I wasn't even.
Looks like you've got the agent in custody. Better clear out before Hydra sends a search party.
Hey, kiddo. Almost time for the meeting.
I'm ready.
All right, it's not far from here.
I thought there'd be snacks.
Not. Why do you say?
What a waste of my evening.
You know what this is about?
No, but it will be a waste.
Suspicious night. Don't you think, Mr. Rogers?
Nobody knows what this is about. Did she say something to you?
Not really.
Huh. Whatever it is, it can't be good.
This is odd, huh?
The meeting?
No, meeting out here. Why not the common room? Something's up.
Did she say?
Big news, whatever it is.
How can you tell?
I've known Sarah long enough. After tonight, everything changes.
She didn't call this meeting lightly. Whatever this is, it's important.
How do you know?
Because I've called meetings like this before.
Such a charming location for whatever is about to happen.
What, no predictions?
As I have mentioned on many occasions, often in your presence, I can no longer peer along the shaft of time's arrow, nor alter its arc.
But if you could...
What would you suggest I do? Waste my considerable talents on a glorified pep talk? I should think not.
So you do know what she will say.
What time was that game supposed to come back,
my
Eric?
suspicions.
What?
What time was Sync supposed to come back online?
I dislike this.
Why?
Sit down for an hour or 2 hours.
You know how long this will take?
2 hours, right?
I do not.
8 o'clock.
Robbie and I.
No,
have
that
plans.
was
It's fine. We'll figure
GMT,
it
like
out.
freaking Greenwich time or some shit.
I was hoping the collisions were just an indoor thing for.
I'm always wary of impromptu team meetings.
Why?
Yeah, it says 2 hours.
It's usually when people get fired.
You have been fired?
Well, me? No. But I've had to call those meetings, and they suck.
Short notice for a meeting.
What do you think it is about?
From the set of her jaw, some kind of reprimand.
Everyone's here. I should begin.
You sound like you are hesitating.
That's because I am. I could use a moment to collect my thoughts.
Take your time. I will catch up with the others.
Thank you. It won't be long. All right, I'm ready.
We are all ready to hear what you have to say.
Time to tear off the bandage. Thank you all for coming. Truthfully, I wasn't sure everyone would. And that's why we're meeting. The Hunter and I are working to stop Lilith and her master, Cathan. I'm not certain about the rest of you.
We're in this to the end.
Are you? I see petty rivals more concerned with scoring points off one another than stopping the mother of demons.
Whoa there, if anyone isn't pulling their weight, it's the Midnight Suns.
And if anyone's doing their own thing, it's the Avengers.
And the ringleaders prove my point. But I speak only for myself. So, I ask the Hunter, who is responsible for the dysfunctional state in which we find ourselves?
If anyone should be held responsible, it is me.
Agree to disagree, boss.
Can't believe I'm saying this, but Tony's right.
And that's my new ringtone.
Don't ruin the moment.
It is true. I have not done enough for any team. If I am the one who brings people together to defeat Lilith, I have already failed.
She will destroy everything you know, pollute all you love. In this, she and her followers are unified. To serve Lilith is to serve Cathan. If you don't pull the same direction, if you'd rather fight each other, we've already lost.
Look, the Midnight Suns are unproven. I will grant that they have potential, but we can't trust an apocalyptic threat to the Halloween teens.
We're all in our 20s.
Could have fooled me.
See? The Avengers underestimate their allies. You think they'll do otherwise for the Mother of Demons? If they're in charge, we lose.
You're both right. The only one who can lead us to victory is the Hunter.
Huh.
That's our Steve.
What do you say, Hunter? Are you willing to lead us?
Yes, I'm willing to lead you. I am the Hunter!
Only if everyone wants me to do it.
I can only speak for myself, but you already convinced me.
Just like that?
It's a heavy responsibility. I wanted to hear you say you're willing to bear it. We're your team, Hunter. Tell us how you plan to lead us.
Go kick some ass.
Chew bubble gum.
This is all so new to me. I will rely on every one of you. Help me do the best I can. I will make mistakes. We all will. But the team is here to hold us steady, no matter if we stumble.
Getting friendship points, bro.
Highly inspirational, boss, but let's get down to vibranium tanks. We're all equal here, and it's obvious my team is first among equals. Look, there's no question these kids have heart. We can't do any of this without them. But this isn't our first apocalypse, and experience beats heart any day of the week. Boss, I need to know where we stand on this.
Like a dick.
Tony, do you believe the world is truly in danger?
Of course.
And do you believe I can lead the team against this threat?
Well, yeah.
Then you and the rest of the Avengers need to trust me to do what is best for all of us.
That's right. I'm the general manager.
Not to interrupt this feel-good moment, but what about us? It's no secret we were sidelined when Tony and the others showed up. Caretaker built our team to face this threat, but we've been pushed aside. I need to know that ends here.
There is no future where the Midnight Suns miss the fight.
That's all we needed to hear.
You need to hear more than that. So does everyone here. Nico, Blade, Ileana, and Robbie may have been here first. But now? We are all the Midnight Suns. When every one of us believes that, we will be ready to face my mother.
That's enough for tonight. I want all of you to reflect on what we said. If you'll excuse me, I need a moment with the Hunter. So that's it. We did what we could. Let's hope it works.
I had no idea this was coming.
Kiddo, you have no poker face. For the others to consider you as a leader, your reaction needed to be genuine.
Was Steve in on this?
No, but he respects you, and I had a feeling he'd speak his mind. If he hadn't suggested you take the reins, it would have been me.
That is all I needed.
Tonight, we pulled the plunger and set the ball rolling. The rest is gravity, and the occasional nudge.
Is that a pinball reference?
In the 70s, Agatha insisted I pick up a hobby. I won a few tournaments.
Why do I know about pinball?
Perhaps it's the universe telling you to challenge me when this is all done?
Think I could take you?
No, you drain faster than bathwater.
$20? What?
I
Don't be nervous.
Well, hello there.
Did you plan this with Caretaker?
Nope.
Impressive to see that in person.
What exactly?
Captain America, speaking from the heart.
I do that.
I should have told you about Agatha.
Stop. We've known each other too long for this.
I know this team can come together. We have to.
If you're round down. And I should have been there for you.
Well, you're here now.
No! Ah, how can this be? You have vanquished me once again.
This is the life. Kicking it with the legendary hunter. And kicking said legendary hunter's ass at a fighting game.
Do you really think I'm legendary, Carol?
Well, there are certainly legends about you. At least prophecies about saving the world. I'm beginning to think you can.
You do?
You're certainly saving me from boredom.
Rematch, then?
You realize that you'll need to win the next 3 matches to beat me.
Just press that forsaken restart button already.
Okay, but I'm not going easy on you, Hunter. You're way too good for that.
I am good now, huh?
Yeah, just not at this game.
Oh, you are gonna love this. Got more coil for me?
I'll be back.
Got some upgrades for you, hot off the press. Or forge. We are finally getting some decent tech down here. So, what did you have in mind?
Tony.
Later.
Time's wasting, Hunter.
Even a sorcerer supreme.
I still say we should have built a firing range first.
If you insist.
Later.
Hey, can I ask a favor? Ah, thanks, Hunter.
Hell yeah. More tri-tip.
It's hot.
Where in the hell are you, Blaze? As soon as I get in... Hydra thinks they're so clever. Just imagine if they actually were. We might be in...
There you are, Hunter. Please join me when you have a moment. I insist.
What do you think of Lo...
Common...
Let's do this.
Where in the hell are you, Blaze?
Avengers time.
We've stumbled on a Hydra unit unloading some of their stolen bounty.
This is still happening.
You'll have to move quickly if we're going to recover any of their equipment.
I don't foresee any concerns there.
Engaging! Someone get me out of here! Haven't felt this good in years. Someone order a knuckle.
That was really something.
Love the effort. I'm going in.
on schedule here.
Taking the shot.
In my sights.
One of them consorts with the shadows.
Good.
Going to have to fend off another attack from the Fallen.
Oh.
Lilith is relentless in her approach.
You losing?
No, they just brought Sabretooth into the battle. Make my life even fucking harder.
Because you don't have Wolverine.
They've armed one of the crates. It's going to explode if you don't get that key. You've secured one of the crates. See if you can't get the others.
Get it done any way we know how. That will be our focus then.
Nice work. Get my bearings.
That'll work. How much is Lilith paying you guys anyway? It can't be enough. Alright, that hurt a bit. Let's do it. This should be good.
Targeting systems active. Hostile unit.
I think you got him. For Hydra.
Not even a dent. I'll get to you if I can.
They're almost here. Hold position. Serve her with honor.
Still holding their interest.
Another of the crates is armed to detonate. Get to that key card.
Target confirmed. I'll make good use of this.
That was a good shot.
It's remarkable how well Hydra manages to attract new recruits despite decades of ineptitude. A moment.
I know that wasn't your signature move.
Better rethink your approach.
No pressure, right? Watch my back. They're not going to like this. I hope you've learned your lesson. Let's settle this.
Position compromised.
That's the spirit.
They've destroyed one of the crates. Focus on getting the other keys.
I've got your back.
Even the Mother of Demons is forced to rely upon
Another crate is armed to blow. You don't have much time.
I think we can do something.
What are friends for? Here we go.
Impressive.
Hope you got a backup plan.
We've got multiple engines here. Hope they're ready. That's the stuff. so tough after all.
Focus on getting the other keys.
As ordered.
Might need a hand here.
Watch my back. Help is at hand.
That's the best you got?
Tiger's upping its game. I'm ready when you are. Roger that. Just the boost I needed. Hydra always this persistent? Someone order a sandwich?
I don't have med.
That's one problem out of the way.
Hydra is immortal.
Need a medic here.
Never surrender.
Could use a medic. Engaging. Just the boost I needed. Here we go. That's the stuff. Let's settle this. I must be doing something right.
target. Sector's tracking movement.
Target confirmed.
For a Hydra.
I think they got me. Okay, ready. I'll make good use of this.
That's one shipment Hydra won't be receiving.
Kill that one.
Three stars, right?
Hell no. One more fucking die. I blame you. What up, bro?
What?
You're supposed to lead us to victory, but you let us die. What does that make you? A turncoat? This is the best. Dude, I can't believe we won that. I barely beat that shit. Fucking Captain America had no life, but he kept shielding up. That's my guy.
Because he's Captain America, man. You don't die.
Guys, let's bring him back. So on.
Good girl, Charlie.
So don't get mad.
I do not.
What do you see?
Lilith and I face each other in the circle. Join you? Why would I ever do that?
Since my transformation, I have made so many children, yet all pale beside my greatest creation. My true child, perfect, conceived in my very image.
I am nothing like you.
Not yet, but you will be, when I remove the shackles that bind
No.
you.
I will never stand by your side.
Foolish child, you have no choice in the... But we can no longer afford such lies.
I cannot move. The Darkhold. She has the Darkhold.
You cling to the delusions of your captors. Embrace your true self trapped within.
She lifts the Darkhold high. She...
That's it? That's how the hunter died?
There's nothing more.
So the hunter died because of a book?
Miss Rasputin, the Darkhold is hardly a book.
So Lilith read the hunter to death.
I guess she channeled her demon powers through the Darkhold.
Ugh, still a boring way to die.
What did Lilith mean?
Yo, it's good to see you.
Where in the hell are you, Blaze?
No demons to report here, boss.
Who is a good girl? It is my Charlie girl.
Let's see if sync is up. Should be up now.
Why, hello, hunter.
Your ass is trying to get in there.
You don't see shit, right?
Where in the hell are you, Blaze?
You're the oldest American at the... Do you... Wait. You... Hunter? You met Hunter?
It is the past.
Of course. I feel...
Yeah, logged in.
I'm quite pleased with these results.
What have you got for me, boss? Genius inventor strikes again. If this thing behind me turns into a giant gateway to ancient Egypt, I'm quitting. Later.
Wait, what?
Where in the hell are you, Blaze? This is definitely the coziest war room I've ever been in. Oh, too. I'm just twiddling. I'm here if you need me.
Ain't gonna go easy, bub.
Time's wasting, Hunter.
Constant innovation. That's the Stark promise.
Be ready to go in no time.
Hey, can I ask a favor?
I marvel at how accomplished you are at such a young age.
Aw, you didn't have to say that. Hey, can I ask a favor? Ah, thanks, Hunter.
You gonna be going to sleep soon?
Yeah.
I figured.
Where in the hell are you, Blaze?
Nice to get some fresh air. Hardly any cobwebs or ghosts out here.
Almost our mission.
Was running a search for our new pal Blaze's location, and all of a sudden, this happened.
Come credite tu cri.
Latin?
Do not trust the horse Trojans. Carol, just what type of search were you running? There. It's a message. Well, more like a bad dad joke from beyond the grave.
Howard?
His research files. Whenever there's any unauthorized access, the Trojan Horse program activates, and bingo. There's our little thief right there.
The Southwest. That cannot be a coincidence.
Tony, did Howard do this to all his files?
Oh no, only the good stuff. The really juicy stuff.
How juicy?
Well, I'll give you two guesses, but you'll only need one. A big green one.
Where in the hell are you, Blaze?
This should be useful.
Oh, I'm gonna take another dab.
Gotta admit, I'm super curious to find out what Bruce has been digging up in the old files.
And how Lilith plans to use it against us.
One false move, and that
Gamma cubes.
Find out what Banner is searching for in the Stark files, then get back here.
We got this.
Wait. We don't know what he's planning.
Hesitated with Bruce before and it cost us. Don't worry. This time I've accounted for...
And if these results are correct, it changes everything.
You knowingly committed that Trojan horse, didn't you?
I did.
Another trap, Bruce? I'm disappointed.
No trap, Tony. An invitation.
To what? Join Queen Demon and the creepy crew? If anyone could fight her off, I'd have thought it'd be you.
And why would I ever want to do that? She values me, not the monster you all seem so fixated with. Together, we will shatter the limitations of what you refer to as magic and science. But don't take my word on it.
My Gamma Accelerator is only the first step. We stand on the precipice of truth.
Yeah, heard that one before. Usually when Pops was ready to kick off a new arms race.
Save your phony disgust for the camera. We both know you're interested. I want you to finish Howard's work.
Uh-huh.
With me.
Of course.
Together we will fulfill your father's destiny.
Yep.
And bask in the glory of the Dark Mother.
And there it is. Well, Bruce, I can see how well this whole Lilith thing is working out for you, but the problem is, I already have a team. And while I appreciate the generous offer, we're gonna take back my father's data, and then kick your evil ass.
Misunderstand me, Tony. I wasn't asking.
Dr. Banner was kind enough to alert Hydra's forces to your presence. If you ever wanted to show off your elite hacking skills, now would be the time, Mr. Stark.
Me show off? What would ever give you that idea? And didn't I tell you to call me Tony?
Just hack the computer before they smash it, please, Tony.
See, that wasn't so hard.
Come get it.
This shouldn't take long. It really is a great way to stay in shape. That'll work. Here we go.
surrender.
Feel her.
You don't know who you're messing with.
As ordered. Pathetic. Reinforcements inbound.
Her children will join us soon.
Waste the opportunity.
You really are a terrible salesman, Bruce. At least butter me up before you attack my deservedly huge ego.
Hail back.
Hail Hydra. You will suffer for your
Through the armor somehow.
No retreat.
I'm gonna make you pay for that.
On Delta responding.
The rift opens.
That facility is teeming with Hydra reinforcements. Anything you can do to expedite the process.
Look, you can't just smash the keyboard and wait for a bunch of algebraic equations to fly off the screen. This isn't some 90s movie.
Now I teach them to fear me.
Temporary.
Credit where credit is due, Stark knows his technology.
Got it.
Why Why can it never be easy with you?
Just lucky, I guess.
Tony, wait! We have what we came for. There's no reason to follow him.
I tried to reason with you, Tony, but you were never going to listen. Just like Mother said.
Oh, crap.
It's too beautiful, too painful for words. So I'll show you. Yes, of course.
Okay, then you were right.
Oh, and Tony, this was the trap.
Holy mother of... Is it me, or are these things just getting bigger and bigger? Look at the forehead on that thing.
I'm concerned about the maze.
Oh, I was getting to that. But I just can't pull my eyes away from that massive brain case of hers.
I'm glad you're in good spirits, but the Dread Maiden is no laughing matter.
The power of the light.
The light is on our side.
I don't know what it is, but I like it. I know that wasn't your signature move. Been saving this for a special occasion.
I hope you are building one of those suits for me.
Death has arrived. Prepare yourselves for the journey. Oblivion opens her arms.
Yeah, that's getting old.
Sure about that?
She's going to try summoning reinforcements unless you can disable her first.
Swipes at her kneecaps.
Not looking good for you. quit this racket. Get some Still getting better after all these years. Bad luck for you, bub.
I will not be defeated.
You don't want to get up.
Cannot possibly match your strength.
Finally got some real competition.
I will aid you if I can.
Got some more flunkies coming in.
Maybe I should be flattered. Lilith has made this dread maiden in her own twisted image.
Interesting interpretation. Giger's sketchbooks.
That will not distract me.
All systems nominal. Sure, why not? Hey, it worked, didn't it?
Some for the rest of us. Lilith would be embarrassed by your weakness.
My fate.
Guess we're not done yet.
Still want a piece?
case I forget, remind me to thank Banner for unleashing this thing on us. He really doesn't handle rejection well.
I am impressed.
Love the effort. This should be getting it done any way we know how.
Now that was something.
Whatever gets the job done. I'm gonna rip
I know what my future holds. True.
I will not let you down. I am still the prize.
The longer this takes, the more danger you're in. Don't let her overwhelm you.
That's a really helpful insight. Maybe you should come down here and knock her out for us.
The light will carry you onward.
Appreciate it. Now it's mine.
I saw a move like that once, centuries ago.
I fear no end. That will not distract me. My fate is no different from yours. I know what my future holds.
That would stop me.
They come to hasten your end.
Let's dance. Hydra hasn't gotten much better over the years.
Maybe you do not realize the trouble you are in, friend. Let us see if they have an answer for this.
That must have taken practice. Nice move, bub.
Just as she said it.
Should do the trick. Too easy.
Eternity awaits you.
best interest.
I know what my future holds.
Too weak for this. The advantage is mine. No mercy for the servants of Lilith. Your loyalty to the Mother of Demons will be your undoing. Your mother abandoned you.
That will not distract me. My fate is no different from yours.
Now for something real special. Now you're starting to piss me off.
Some of them will join you on the other side.
Right here. Business as usual.
I will not be defeated.
Behold the light's gift.
I owe you a cola. Crude, but effective.
focus yet.
They're as good as done. Now it's my turn.
Now that was something.
I fear no end. I will not be defeated.
Hope you're ready.
I saw a move like that once, centuries ago. Thank me later.
My fate is no different from yours. I know what my future holds. That will not distract me.
Really the best you can do? You can do better than that.
I fear no end.
They have not changed their plans. I am not doing so well. This shall be of great help.
Want it done right? Gotta do it yourself. Kiss it goodbye. You picked the wrong one, bub.
I fear no end. That will not distract me.
I'm gonna rip you a new one.
wasn't sure how you'd fare against her, but the Dread Maiden was no match for you.
What'd you call that thing again?
Dread Maiden.
Oh yeah, I can see that. I think I lost myself there for a second. I should have listened to you. I'm sorry about that.
He that starts out on a quest for vengeance.
This work, this discovery, will have ramifications for generations to come. Think my own son, Tony.
Better not miss. Every time it seems like I finally put my family issues behind me, someone has to go and pick at the scar.
Is this about what Banner found in your father's files?
Bingo. Let's just say your mom and my dad would have made a real cute couple.
At least you managed to grab whatever Banner was after.
Tiny victory, I guess. But I don't think Banner or his puppet master are going to give up that easily. Especially knowing what kind of stuff my father had in those files.
Perhaps I should know more about him. Your father, that is.
Some kids' dads had hobbies like collecting coins or stamps. Mine collected Defense Department contracts. And on the rare occasions when he wasn't off trying to build a better bomb, he was yelling at me.
Over what?
Over everything!
So Banner wants one of your father's bombs.
No, it's worse than that. Howard had an avid interest in gamma radiation. That's the thing that puts the Hulk in Hulk. He always talked of constructing a gamma accelerator, an unbelievably powerful piece of machinery. If that's what Banner's we could be in a world of hurt.
Whatever it is, we will never let Banner get it.
Well, I hope you're right. I wish I could have your can-do attitude right now.
If it helps, we could go through the files together and strategize.
I appreciate the offer, Hunter, but right now, I just need to get out of this suit and put my thoughts together.
Book club tonight.
Meet you there.
Kinda miss the simplicity of vampire. Everyone's in a mood to make. Let's... Carol, this was your book, so you can start.
I'll throw it back to you. What did you think of the book?
I had a rough time with it.
You didn't like it?
Didn't say that. At first I spent more time referencing the glossary than reading the book.
Sounds familiar. What changed?
I noticed a kind of rhythm to the words. I began to see them as lyrics to a song. All that dry talk faded and it finally came together. The lyrics made it feel much bigger than a chapter on Cree farming implements.
you fall asleep? I think you muted yourself. Bastard.
Bio break.
Oh, I got you. Who's in the bathroom?
Holy shit, like for real.
The holy shit.
You know-
This book was about much more than farming.
Exactly. The rhythm to it helped paint a bigger picture. Once I caught on, I kept reading and didn't rely on the glossary. I picked everything up from context. That's when I realized none of this was about farming. I'm surprised how much stuck with me, despite some concepts being legit alien to me.
Agreed. For me, the rhythm wasn't lyrics. It was more like the book was written to a cadence.
That's why I had you read it on your Spark. The mnemonic lexicon won't work with a hard copy.
The what now?
An ancient Cree technique. It helps you remember texts that would otherwise be considered... There's no Cree word for stuffy, but essentially that. But all that's packaging. Let's get into the book itself. Hunter, did you figure out what the bloom and the harvest represent?
The bloom represents the range of a fortress. The harvest happens when enemies enter that range.
That's one vital part. You're right, the bloom can represent over... Conquered worlds came with people.
Carol, how was that?
Before I forget, help. Carol, I had some more thoughts on the book.
You do? You must have really...
Robbie and I are gonna play Valor's Edge until duty calls.
It's your move, Tony.
Move for me.
I can't move for you. That defeats the purpose of the game. Why don't you just tell me what's bothering you instead?
How do you know something's bothering me? You using the all-seeing eye of Agamotto again? Well, I hate to break it to you, Doc. It hasn't been working.
Peter? From your Aunt May?
No, MJ. She said Aunt May is staying with her. What a relief.
You should call them.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that right now. Thanks for checking in on me, Hunter.
Tony Stark's father had a secret trove of gamma research that Bruce Banner stole from under our noses. That stings me, and I'm not even an Avenger.
I'm concerned about the integrity of several of our Abbey guests, particularly whether they're susceptible to my sister's.
The Darkhold speaks of far more wicked
I like you, but you really need to stop doing that.
Is this what you wanted to show me? A mushroom?
Fascinating, isn't it? Some of the rarest species of flora I've ever seen. Carol says there are mushrooms growing in these woods that were thought extinct decades ago. And that tree over there? I'm pretty sure it just winked at me.
I did not realize you were so interested in nature, Tony.
Oh, I'm not. I have terrible allergies. I'm just petrified to be inside.
Tony.
I know. I'm sure it will be all fine in the end. I mean, look at us. First time I laid eyes on you, I assumed you were gonna swallow my soul. And now here we are, two friends enjoying a moment.
The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step.
You're right, of course. I'm just surprised you didn't work in a basilisk or giant spider or some other terrible monstrosity you've beheaded over the years.
Yes, I suppose your situation is not unlike unraveling the web of Rorg, the Spider King. One strand at a time.
And there it is. Well, I suppose it's time to get back to the old Abbey before Caretaker sicks the hounds of hell on us. Well, hound.
Are you sure? I could stay outside longer if...
No, I'm good. Better, in fact. Owe you one. Besides, that tree I mentioned that winked at me before, I think it just took a few steps closer.
Hey, can I ask a favor?
Good girl, Charlie. This should be useful. Fascinating.
Oh, you are gonna love this. Give me a sec. Okay, what's up? Sometimes, I even impress myself. I feel like I could automate this process and take myself out of the loop here.
have my undivided attention. In this reality, I was under the impression this artifact no longer existed. A truly rare find.
Alright, Eric, I'm gonna get off and go watch some shit. Are you even there?
Night, bro.
You are. Alright, later, bros. See you. You work tomorrow? That's right, you said you do. Alright, I'll see you later.
Later. It's a simple question.
I mean, maybe?
Maybe how? Maybe you did see a stolen piece of one-of-a-kind gamma tech at the mysterious creepy lab?
It is possible. We were busy.
Yeah, trying to save our friend. The one you all abandoned.
No, the one we are all trying to save, along with the rest of the planet.
Banner's accelerator.
Now this from the person who saw their first light bulb a few weeks ago.
And we're done here.
What if I were to tell you that theoretically, we could use the accelerator to destroy the Parchment of Power?
I would say, theoretically, that without the Parchment of Power...
The prophecy could not come to pass.
But that is impossible.
Agreed.
This from the wizard with the talking cape, the resurrected demon hunter, the blood witch, and the queen of limbo? I'm the most boring person here.
There might be a way to return to that facility.
You never told me that.
My sword retains a memory of every portal I open, but... it is better if I show you. Each time I try to reach it, something pushes back. Like I've hit a wall.
Wall? More like pure...
evil.
A demonic energy barrier. Unlike any I felt before.
Bruce. No matter what we do, he's always one step ahead of us. And to think, he used to be the boring one.
There has to be a way through, and we have to find it.
Try explaining that to Auntie Caretaker. She just read me the riot act about putting you in danger.
You worry about the barrier. I will handle Sarah.
I know magic, right?
Sounds relaxing.
You appear to have something on your mind, Hunter. You obviously...
Listen.
Awesome! Thanks, Hunter!
What's up, Hunter? I thanked you for bringing me back with you, right? I know we're here because people are in danger, but...
Great. Now we're making progress, people. Unless I get... See you soon.
Caretaker and Agatha trained you well.
Hydra mystics are opening a gate. You've got to stop them. There's no telling what might emerge.
Oh, this shit. This one's for you.
I suppose it's something. None will be spared.
Feeble effort.
That's one mystic out.
All will be judged.
Oh, that's easy.
Only the innocent remain.
Fear death. There is nowhere to run. We see all of your movements.
Watch that one.
Our enemy draws near.
Mystics are digging deeper, reaching for something to call for.
You're I think that's gonna leave a mark.
Soon enough.
No change in plans?
Looks like it's up to me.
Not bad.
We've knocked another mystic out of the ritual. Almost there.
You will suffer, just as they did.
Something forth. You need to stop them.
I'll get you for that. Our friend
Soon they arrive.
I even impressed myself.
Nice move.
Gotta be honest, you didn't leave me much choice.
This is not good.
Engaging target!
I will never.
Leave a friend down.
Let us finish.
Time is out. You need to stop that ritual now.
Coming at you! Just the boost I needed! This one's for you! Must be pretty brave. I know I wouldn't want to fight us.
has come.
She wastes precious time.
All is lost.
Guys, we failed. It's a good fun game. It's for tonight.